Hey everybody. So back in 1991, when I was a kid, Yngwie Malmsteen's REH video was first released. That video and Paul Gilbert's Intense Rock 1 never left my VCR. I wasn't good enough to keep up with the licks back then, but I sure learned a lot from both of these. There was no YouTube back then. This was all I had. That's all we really had. So seeing this stuff right in front of me, well, on my TV at least, certainly changed the game. It's one thing to hear it on a CD or even in a concert, but it's another to see it done right in front of you. And especially if you forget a TV, if you see someone actually playing this stuff on a guitar in front of you in real life, that's obviously the next step up. So I knew I had to up the bar after seeing this right there on my TV. I learned a lot of great licks out of those videos, but I do feel that Yngwie leaves a lot off the table as far as what to do with this stuff. Maybe he kind of looked at it as, if you're going to, he's trying to appeal to people who are already at a certain level. That could be the case. I can understand that. But there are other people out there who maybe want to watch this and want to get something out of it, and it could have been explained a little bit more in depth. That can certainly be understandable as well. And that's what this video, and I'll make some other videos like this, that is the goal in these. So in short, I feel that there are some missed opportunities as what to do with the licks that he shows. So I plan to make this video and others to show you so you can learn a bit more. So here's Yngwie doing example 2. Okay, so these are 5-string arpeggios, and this first one is A minor in root position. Yngwie does it like this, 12th fret, then the 4th string, 10, hammer on 14, bar to 13, and 13. Okay, so let's play along with him for a second here. Here we go. Okay. I actually don't really like that fingering as much as this one. Here's my favorite version of it. So it's 5th string, 12th fret, sorry, hammer on 15. Then it's... Then you, of course, grab that high A note with your pinky. Along with it. Okay, so that is Yngwie, 5-string arpeggio. Now, what you want to do is start learning that pattern, but do it in major, minor, and diminished all across the same set of strings. The diminished one is kind of tough. I cannot do that as well. Diminished 7th is much easier, but the straight diminished one is a 5-string arpeggio, not quite as convenient. So let's start digging in. Okay, there are many next steps one could take from here. What we're going to do today is we're going to apply the major scale to that pattern. So let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start with the key of C major. And we're going to apply that same kind of lick, but we're going to transpose it to C, or shift it to C major. So 5th string, 3, hammer on 7. Okay, then it's 5, 5, 5. Then on the 1st string, it's 3, hammer on 8, or pick up on 8, I should say. You could hammer on 2, but okay, so that's going up. You got to come back down. Okay, that is C major. C, E, G are the notes. Okay, that's the 1 chord in the key of C. Okay, next you want to be able to do the 2 chord, which is D minor. You already know the shape from having done the A minor. So just to get through it, it's 5, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 10. There we go. I don't even know why I said oops. All right, next is E minor. Same as D minor, 2 frets higher. Same as A minor. Instead of a 12th fret, you start at the 7th. Okay, next is F major, the 4 chord. Okay, 5 chord is G major. And of course, these 2 major chords. It's the same shape you did down here on C. I'm not going to hold your hand on every little step on this, because this video is for people who already play to a certain degree. Not for, certainly not for a beginner. I would not do this if you were just learning how to start playing. Okay, so we've got a review. So C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major. Okay, and then we're back at A minor. You already know this. Okay, B diminished is not easy to do fast. As a 5-string arpeggio for this pattern is what I'm trying to say. And when you get down lower, I can't do it, stretch-wise. I'm not going to pull a muscle trying to do that. Okay, then you come back up to the 1 chord. Okay, so we have just done the key of C. So on the 5th string, it's, C, 3rd fret, then D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So right there, I just played a C major scale on 1 string. Okay, so, and then I just applied whether it's major or minor shape to each fret. Okay, that was the key of C. So what's next is the key of 1 sharp, the key of G. So let's, actually this time, let's go ahead and play the scale. So G, then 12th fret is A. So that's G on the 10th fret, 12th fret is A, 14th fret is B, but we're going to do it down an octave. 2nd fret is B, 3rd fret is C, 5th fret is D, 7th fret is E, and 9th fret is F sharp. Then you're back to the beginning. So just plug in these arpeggios, and the first one is just that major shape that we already did at the 10th fret. Next, do the A minor, 12th fret. You already know this one well now. Okay, B minor, sorry, at the 14th fret, I'm not thinking. Then down at the 2nd fret. C major at the 3rd fret, D major 5th fret, E minor at the 7th, and then we're back to F sharp diminished, which is not easy, as I said, for me. Then we're back at G major. Okay, so next key is what you want to think about. Next key is key of D. So 5th string, 5th fret. D, do a D major arpeggio. Okay, next note is E, right here. So E minor arpeggio. Next is F sharp minor. Next is G major. Next is A major, 12th fret. Next is B minor, the 14th. And then you've got this C sharp diminished that I keep complaining about. Then you're back at D. Okay, so that was that was key of D. Now I'm not gonna sit here and go through every key with you like this. That is something for you to work out, and you should. So we just left off on key of D. Next you want to do key of A. Just simply find the A major notes, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and back to A. Find them on the 5th string and apply each shape accordingly. After A, you'll do key of E, which is the key of 4 sharps. Then you'll do the key of B, the key of 5 sharps. The key of 6 sharps is F sharp. And then the last one of sharps is C sharp. Once you've done those, go ahead and do F and the other flat keys. You can easily find these. I'll just put a thing in the description. How about that? Of the chords of each key. So take this, just go slowly and apply. We're doing root position on all these, of course, aren't we? That is all for now. and I'd like to see if any of this helps anybody. So let me know in the comments. Thank you.